Broadcasting side Ben Coggins as the Mauldin Mavericks take on the Ridgeview Blazers. We are here in beautiful Columbia, South Carolina, home of the Whitewood Bengals for a terrific 5A non-league matchup and the first ever matchup between these two teams. All this coming up against the Bengals. Yards. The game is 5 points just the first half. Despite only 55 yards against the Whitewood last week, 17 air raid offense led by quarterback Andre Washington, 850 yards, 11 touchdowns in 5 games. But he hasn't played 8 games. The 5-star everywhere you can think of has been the best in the state this year. We have front runners for defensive state player average. But I think we'll stay away from this selection of last weekend. Will they be unafraid to throw a play like Greenwood would want? That's the main question Aaron Clark's asked to answer this week. We'll see what he does tonight. That's all the next we're all here. We'll have the ball behind. What are your thoughts on this? Well, your question now is, are they going to change it to late? Brought up 2 days on the shot that was it's pretty interesting. Stay away from it. Even if you're getting away, it's not going to get a chance. You have to just call it start off before state. We'll take that. Not ranked. It's a smaller office. And I mean, but he's a very underrated player. He's really holds this defense together. And of course, the young Aaron Bowens. I mean, it really feels like every new year that comes in, or at least every couple of years that comes in. Coach Lee Smith and Coach Washington for this start. It's a tough test to play on yeah, we are in 124 District 2 state with South Carolina, Greater Columbia, Richland District 2. Ridgeview is in the process of building a $6 million stadium. They are playing this year at the home of their cross-town rivals, the Blythewood Bengals. Ridgeview, a very good start to the year. It's second through 4 games, 4-1 overall, 3-1 region. And they have the spot in 5A state playoffs. This is their first year in 5A, actually, moving up from 4A. Very good basketball team, back-to-back state champions in the 4A division. But
ladies and gentlemen, the following mandates are from the
just under 10 minutes here to
South
play.
Carolina High School League and Richland School District 2. All spectators must keep a social distance separation of at least 6 feet and wear masks at all times while on campus. Please adhere to all posted requirements and instructions to help us maintain a safe environment.
No step overs when it comes to
thank you for your cooperation.
Ridgeview rolling them out in the water.
No classes, high school sports, and our students through this unprecedented time. On behalf of the principal of Ridgeview High School, Dr. Brenda Max Foxworth, Athletic Director Brian Rosefield, we welcome you to District 2 Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Mauldin Mavericks and your Ridgeview Blazers. It's homecoming 2020. Right now, we ask that you please stand for the presentation of the colors by your Ridgeview ROTC. Tonight's color bearers are right guard, Cadet Diane Robinson, National Bearer, Cadet Anton McFadden, State Bearer, Cadet Christian Jackson Edwards, and left guard, Cadet Zakia Carey. The national anthem will be played by your Ridgeview Blazer Band.
Silver helmets, purple jerseys, black pants.
Number 11, Sean. Number 21, AJ Flood. Number 23, Nick Scott. And number 64, Devin Watson. Your captain, Corinne. Number 2, Jordan Smith. Number 11, Darius Cook. Number 10, John Palmer. And number 6, Ken
Schedule. Going tonight, it's tough. Matchup. We also have to play today on volleyball state championship. 1. Plays volleyball Friday. About 2.5 minutes here. Big shout out to the girls. Big shout out. Almost forgot. Big shout out. Mauldin Lady Tennis Station.
Wins the toss, refers to the second half. Richmond will receive.
Class 2021 has not seen the state championship program. Don't worry, we have basketball. It's true. And obviously, there's plenty of individual state championships, so like Andrew Phillips, obviously, the football world. There's plenty of individual state championships, and then there's state championships like the class 2021. Also, I don't think beautiful stadium. Next guy. I knew the captain. Let's see. What's going on in the very nice field house over there. Overall, stadium, we're going to give it a 9 out of 10. A solid 8 because it's not their own stadium. Stadium alone, I gotta say, not happy. It loses the points of that. It can't be up there. So I gotta give it an 8. And I'll take a point off just like you. Since I can think of Norman, yeah, for Spartanburg. Spartanburg? No, Spartanburg's just not big. I gotta give it it's as someone who has been to all I haven't been to Gavin, so I'll take it. Sadly. We'll go to a playoff game. There's this big playoff matchups. We're the 18th playoffs this year. 2 from each team. But it looks like Mauldin will take off. Rich Hughes putting Jordan Smith and Tyree Bird back to return. George Ford out there. We see him now on kickoff. Aiden Haynes, a sophomore, ready to kick off here with a righty. Special teams in the trade might be enough tonight. That's a big special team. And up steps Haynes, and he kicks it away, a high one. And in steps Bird. He'll return up the middle, has some room, and he leaps forward to the 30-yard line, which is where he can actually touch down. And that's where the Ridgeview Blazers will take up for the first time tonight.
Tackled by number 21, AJ Flood.
For me, you gotta notice Jalen Bradley, number 12. He's got a very interesting vibe today. That's how it looks into it.
Here comes big number 7, Andre Washington. He's missing 2 receivers in that tight end to the right and 1 receiver left. His running back is Darius Foote. 31-yard line. Here he is. Washington in the gun. Hard count. No one jumps. Looks to the right. 10 of the play clock. Shifts. Sides is the tight end number 4. Aaron Pittman. Here's Washington. He's going to hand out the Foots. Foots at the middle. Will be stopped by Nick Scott after gaining 3. Aaron Bowens. Going Jordan Smith to the ground.
Ball carrier number 11.
Yeah, and I mean, long a little bit more on the run.
Tackled by 23, Nick Scott, and 30 times nice.
Especially if they tighten from Peterson's side.
Pearson did have a big game last week. Still Foots with Washington in the gun. 32-yard line. Here's Washington. He's going to look to keep himself as he runs down to the outside, running over Jade Lucas, who makes a tackle.
Quarterback keeper number 7 on Washington.
About 6 on that one. So they're not third down.
On the snap, number 5, Jake
Jay
Lucas.
Lucas not afraid to hit. He kind of got run over there by Washington. He was a very good guy. It looks like the helmet came off.
38 yards line, third
Roll
down,
to the side. So that means backup quarterback Kenyon Connor will get a snap here early.
It's not for him. I think he can hit this third down and drive me on maybe a nice start to the game. But not. Take over and score the third.
Third down at 4, and that's George Ford lining up the defensive back here. Third down at 4, 38-yard line. Here's Connor. He's going to take the snap and roll right. Up the middle comes Josh Groot for a big sack.
quarterback number 7 on
The
Washington.
referee took a shot on the celebration.
14.
Welcome to the game. Kenyon Connor absolutely gets running through by Josh the Greek on the quarterback driving him.
Not
It's
great.
got to be a miss assignment from the offensive line. Josh the Greek got 3 runs actually.
So big loss, and that will put them back at their own 27-yard line. George Ford back to return for the Mavericks. Interesting punt, and George Ford will take it and stumble, but gain some yards going through the middle. Still pushing them strong legs, and he'll get back to his own
On the return for
34-yard line. And that's when Mauldin Mavericks will take over for the first time here tonight.
That's a good
That's
start
not
for
bad,
the
number
Mavericks.
43.
Huge sack from Josh the Greek. I mean,
Big
you
sack.
could hear that hit from up there, but
Some momentum behind that, too.
yeah, I mean,
Big third down stuff.
for sure. And George Ford, not much he could have done with that punt return there. It was really good coverage, but did everything he could. Great position taking.
So here's Jeff McBride. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 2 running backs. It's Ford and Scott. Here's McBride, hands off to Ford, 4 down to the left side. Breaks the first line tackle, screens back to the middle. And we'll use about 2 weeks. Struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's not a strong opening there in Mavericks.
Yeah, big weakness there.
Not by 23, round 3.
As soon as he gets the ball, he's having to dodge. Did a good job not to lose more.
Second down,
So
13.
a whole
41-yard line.
Ball start and be listed at 2nd and 13, 9 minutes here. Ball on the 41-yard line, left hash mark. They put Scott tight end here. George Ford, the running back, Jeff McBride in the gun. They'll take the snap, hand out to Ford again. Ford is next and will lose more yards.
On the right, number 1, George Ford.
To even think when he gets the ball.
Antonio
Anthony
Gaines
is
is
back at 10, John Barber.
I mean, yeah, Antonio Gaines, just mentioned him there. Pretty big guy, the nose guard. He kind of reminds me of
41-yard line,
And
third
take
down.
Jesse Mansell
14.
and a little bit more athletic. That's kind of what you're looking at there. He's a really good guy.
So 3rd and very long here. They're going to go with
matchup to watch and listen for here, depending on where you're at. Jameson Tucker, Jonathan Gensler will be calling this.
Here's McBride. He's going to roll right, look for Gallion. Actually, Caden Brown has the catch and the first down. Terrific work. Junior Caden Brown will have a gain of 16 in the throw and catch.
Passes to
Yeah, the guy that at
82.
the start of the season, not really hurt his knee. He didn't really make any breakthroughs into the
That's
starting.
12,
I
David Bradley.
don't know if you call him starting still, but he made
Also the
big breakthroughs in a big
46-yard
play.
line,
He's
first
definitely
down,
worked his way
10
up.
for the Mavericks.
He's become a very solid receiver for him.
Back to 2 running backs on the Mavericks. McBride with the hard count. No one jumps. 2 receivers left, 1 right. McBride in the gun, right hash mark, 46-yard line. Ford on a carry. Ford stumbles and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
George
When the offensive line
Ford,
is
the
just
ball down.
speaking of sure if they're actually playing on it, too.
It
That's
is-
something Mullen has not
Second
done
down,
yet.
10.
Beautiful, beautiful turf, though.
It is.
Looks like
on
a-
the field. It's very decent.
So here's 2nd down and 10, 46-yard line. Right hash mark. Ridge view. Slide to the ball. Line going right to left. Here's McBride. High snap. He's going to keep it and throw it here on the screen pass for Scott. Scott cannot hang on to the ball.
Passes intended to number 23, Nick Scott,
Kind of an
incomplete.
awkward throw and
Brings
catch
up
there,
third
and then
down.
Scott should have caught that ball. It looked like he had it handled for a second. You know, Big Scott, when he gets the ball going north and south, he can run through a few guys and pick up a good game. But
He likes to tumble and jumble.
for sure. Another 3rd and 10. I mean, it's going to be another big throw. I mean, expect some kind of get to the chain and turn around throw here again. What Jackson's
Tucker Hall on the far side. Here's third down and 10. Still at the 46-yard line. 7:19 for the clock is stopped. Scott at tight end goes in motion from left, right to left. Here's McBride. He's looking across the middle, slant route. Sean Hall has the catch and has to go up the middle. First down, Mauldin Mavericks. A terrific 18-yard gain here by the Mauldin Mavericks.
I mean, that's a great big thing.
It really was.
Number 20, Jonathan Guest.
The safety's always going to help. Which opened up all that space for Sean Hall.
First down, 10.
Left all the space in the
28-yard line now. I don't know how I got 18 yards spot on, but good job, man. Here's two running backs now. It's still Ford and Scott and Ryder Young. On the field, here he is. He'll hand it off. Actually, keeping himself in the play action. Over the head. Tucker, he deflected it. And it found the hands of the AJ Ross.
Actually, still good idea. 3 AJ Ross.
Give Adam Jameson something from reeling that in. It's a tough catch on this guy right there. Put these together to drive on some very good plays in there at the end. Just encouraging first drive, for sure. Well, I mean, we're definitely not scared to get the ball back to the season, especially on the 16-yard.
As you said, and Andre Washington back out there.
Also the 16-yard
That's a
line.
very
First
small
down,
running back
10
number
for the
26,
Blazers.
Josh Holmes. Look at it.
Find out what's their time, maybe. Still small.
Two receivers right, one left. Here's Washington. He'll hand it off. Up the middle. Has some room. It was Holmes.
On the right, number 26, Josh Holmes. On the tackle coming out, Von Wilson. 21-yard line, second down, 5.
Very shifty. It's like the kind of guy that's just going to have a hard time.
Same formation, left hash mark now, 21-yard line of the game. 6 here, second down and 4. Washington in the gun. He'll look right. Going on the slant route. Here is the first down for Jordan Smith.
Number 2, Jordan Smith. On the snap, number 30, John Smith. That's the value for first down.
Great job there for Smith.
31-yard line, first down, 10 Blazers.
First down of the night for those Blazers. Here they are at the 31-yard line. Still they're on the field. Here's Washington. He's going to keep it himself and pull it. Throwing across the middle of the field. Big hit by Lucas, and I think that ball is going to be called incomplete. But Jaden Lucas actually came up with the ball there. He's going to be filling that one around. Jaden Lucas gets the PBU, and it's second down here. Second down and 10.
Jaden Wilson. It looked like he could have had a very easy
second down, 10.
Kind of stumbled. Wasn't able to get back to me.
With two receivers and a tight end to the right, one receiver left. They're going to hand it off here for Holmes. Holmes down the outside will come back to the middle and be tackled.
26,
that was
Josh Holmes on the right.
John Snipes flying in for tackle after a 5 minutes
By
third down.
John Snipes. 37-yard line, third down.
Empty the backfield. They go 3 receivers left, 2 right. Only Andre Washington in the gun in the backfield. Here is third down and 4. Washington goes for the hard count. No Mavericks jump.
Jesse Mansell about did jump. He did a very good job.
15 on the play clock. 5:10 on the game clock. First quarter here, 0-0. Here's Washington, takes a snap, looks to his left, throws to his left across the middle field, but had the first down. Here's Holmes and tries the small running back who was tackled by Randy Caldwell.
Pass complete to the right, Tyree Bird, cut by number 6, Randy Caldwell. Get it up for a Founders Metal Credit Union, first down.
And you think the time was must have been tackle.
47-yard line, first down, 10.
They enter the backfield here once again. Same formation, 3 left, 2 right. In motion, they're going to give it to Tyree Bird. Bird's going to break up the middle, breaks a couple ankles, and will be tackled by AJ Flood for gaining.
Number 8, Tyree Bird.
That's a very good play call there.
Taken down by 21.
Great blocking. It looked like it was number 2, number 2, Jordan Smith. They were blocking for
47-yard line. Second down, 3.
4:20 now left in this first quarter. Again, an empty backfield. Washington goes for a hard count. No one jumps. Looks to the side for his new play. Right hash mark. They're in Mauldin territory now. Second down here and 3. It's Washington in the gun. He claps his hands and takes a snap. Looking up on the screen pass here. They're going to have it and turn upfield. It's Smith. And Smith will be stopped. Just getting back to the line of scrimmage. It was Caldwell, Lucas, who else?
And as I said, this Caldwell doesn't miss very many open field tackles over there. A little blitz coming there from Josh Drew. Back up to Andre Washington on blindside hit before he could throw it. Very good job to pull it off and not lay the hit there.
Exactly right.
I mean, that's the kind of range where you want to lay that hit, and you may be able to get away with it cleanly. But if you do lay that hit, you're gonna, especially blindside, you're probably gonna draw a flag.
Darius puts in at running back now alongside Washington. Third down and 5. Unless that last reception as a negative play.
Every bird getting up and moving in the slot, nobody put the record on him. Let's see what kind of zone they come up with counter that.
Here's Washington. He's going to roll right. Scott giving chase. Scott has his hand, but he breaks through, and there's Snipes, and they're going to have to eat it. And there it is, intentional grounding. There was no receiver in the area.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't even think it was receiver in the area call. He just going to get that back to the line of scrimmage. That was the issue.
Well, both were issues.
I mean, you could definitely make an argument for receiver in the area, but it doesn't matter because he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
But good work by Scott and Snipes to be chasing. Second opportunity to return.
That's not how to make a throwaway. You just launch that thing into the stands as far as you can. It doesn't matter if it's receiver in the area. It doesn't matter if it's line of scrimmage.
So Pittman standing at his own 23-yard line will be forced to pull away here. George Ford standing at his own 39. Punt, a low one, and then we'll barely bounce across half field, and Ford will let it roll. Very, very good Ridgeview roll. That's a tongue twister right there.
See, that is a shank that hits a tree and ends up on the ground.
Yeah, that's not something I would ever do in golf.
Had to throw my golf. Having this one, yeah.
That's it. First down take.
So the clock stopped at 2:59 here. 0-0 is the score. This is Bruce Stadium in Whitewood, South Carolina. Jen McBride in at QB. Coming up play clock, they're going to have to speed it up here. Right hash mark. Here's McBride, takes a snap, hands out to Ford. Ford sprints up the middle.
Yeah, and this offensive line is not getting very big goals from him. At least he's able to get something going. But if one can't keep this run game, it could be. I mean, even though the pass game's pretty strong so far tonight.
Step by 10, Deshaun Barber, and 99 Antonio Gates.
I hope it will be.
Second down 9.
2:30 here, second down and 10. Lucas Dominic in the tight end now. George Schwartz to the running back. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Jen McBride in the gun. There he is, takes a high snap, and we'll pitch it out wide for Ford. Ford going to bounce down to the outside. They'll try to run up the middle, and he will lose more yards. Barely did start running the ball here from all the Mavericks.
And you got to think sooner.
24, Miguel Mason, and 88.
And so, I mean, it's got to come sooner rather than later. It's just kind of struggling.
So third down and 14 under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. And you assume it's the throwing play. 2 receivers to each side of Jen McBride. They're going to line Hall and Tucker actually standing behind each other in the line. George Schwartz the back with McBride in the gun. They're going to send Tucker in motion from left to the right. McBride looking right. Slant pass here for Gallion. Gallion's the catch, and Gallion will truck his way right to that first down mark, and I think they're going to give it to him. They're in their spot, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
One time they tried to pass on first down.
Three receivers to the right of McBride, 1 to the left. He's in the middle of the field at the 48-yard line. 1:30 left here in the first quarter, and they got McBride. Hard count, no one jumps on the 30 on the play clock. First down and 10. McBride takes a snap, And we'll go for a screen pass for Gallion. Gallion's going to catch, shoots down to the inside and faces up. He'll try to move his way up the sideline, and he will have the first down. Shaquem Gallion, 2 first down catches in a row. Well, that might be real shy, but it's right there at the first down mark.
Just depends on what they say. This puts stuff out on there. Call him short.
They're going to call him about a yard short here, so.
But a very good job there from Shaquem Gallion to cut inside
This
the
is a
space.
44-yard line, third
Pretty close to the
down.
first
Second
down.
down,
It's a
2.
very good play there from the senior wide receiver.
McBride in the gun. Gonna keep it himself and try to run up the middle. He has the first down and a couple of big hits on McBride. He'll fill those for the first down here. On that second one, game of the QB.
Shaquem Gallion,
Tackled by number 11, Darius Foot.
pretty solid game so far.
And it looks like McBride is down.
That's not something you want to see. He did take a pretty big hit there. It looked at first like he was going to be okay, but now he's not getting nothing. It looks like a lower body injury.
It's not what you want to see. And old Gator Dave is warming up. David Shearer, the backup quarterback, a junior. McBride being tended to by the quarterback and by the head coach, Nee Smith, and trainer. We'll send Marcos down there to see what the issue is when Jen McBride hopefully rises.
Yeah, definitely some kind of leg injury. They're moving that lower body a little bit. Hopefully this is nothing too serious. It wouldn't be the first injury McBride's taken this year. Last time he went down on the play, he came back in the next play. So hopefully he's okay. He was walking off on it. Hopefully it's just a little shiny and he'll be right back in.
I mean, despite the one interception, he's had a really strong opening, 48 yards and not even the first quarter.
Yeah, and back to Shaquem Gallion, I mean, something really interesting. He really struggled last year, never really made any big plays until he really got to the playoffs.
It took over.
And then they swapped him and Sean Hall, who was out in the slot, and they both had much bigger years since doing that. Sean Hall outlined Shaquem Gallion in the slot. It's worked out very well.
So here is David Shearer. Takes a snap, hands off to Ford. Ford up the middle, flag, probably going to be holding, but Ford will gain two.
Penalty marker on the play. Step by 99, Antonio Gaines.
Holding.
That's an awkward place to have 40 on a play that's moving so
Holding.
quickly like that. You know it has to be serious. That's hard for the referee to spot when the play
Penalty
moves that quickly.
replay, first down.
And they did have a big hole for Ford, but it quickly closed up. And David Shearer in the hole here on second down.
47-yard line. First and 20.
Sorry. So here's first down and 20. David Shearer in the gun, and there are 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. They have to go with the play call here. High snap, way overhead of Shearer, and Shearer's going to have to fall on it, and he does. A terrible snap. Mauldin will lose more yards, and that most likely will be the end of the first quarter. They're going to spot the ball at Mauldin's 28-yard line.
And that was what you call from going bad to worse. Having to play the backup quarterback. First play being a holding, and second play with the backup quarterback on snap way over.
I mean, there is a decent height difference between McBride and Shearer, but not that high. You're not snapping to a new goal.
Second and 45.
Second and 45. That is a long way to go.
And stats, if he does have to, I'm assuming he's going to, when he doesn't get punched, it's going to be very tough.
Switch sides here. I'm gonna have to get a picture of that scoreboard. That could go on next high school football page. That's it. You don't see that very often. Second and 45.
We'll see the second year, and let's see if the team wins. Could end up with a second and 50. It's not. Or take a sack. False start, second 50.
So when it's second down and 45, they blow the whistles to start and then blow the whistles to call it dead.
I don't know exactly what's going on there. I think the referee might have been in opposition.
So here is David Shear. He'll hand off to Ford. Ford up the outside, will turn and face up and juke to the right side. A big hit by the defensive back to the 22. And Mauldin, a good start on running back goes 45 yards.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best one for George Ford tonight. Not enough place for the
Okay, so the injury update from Marcos is Jeff's good, slight ankle injury. It's getting wrapped right now, and they're confident he will be back in time. That is very good news here on third down at 38. The right hash mark. David Shearer, a high snap screen. Pass here from Galli. Galli's at the line. A yard. The first opportunity here for Cameron Bergman.
And the throw there it really blew up the screenplay in his own. As soon as he catches that, he's getting mad. There was high and it led him right to the defensive back. You gotta put that throw right where Gallian's standing, so he has time to make a move and pick up some yards.
And this is the first time the new long snapper will be tested. Of course, no Kevin Silver tonight. It's very sad here for us, our dear friend. But still Cameron Bergman out there, and he's awaiting the snap. Here it is. And Bergman gets it away. Decent punt here, trying to find the hands of Smith. Smith will let it bounce, and it'll be down by the long snapper, Josh Cheek. What is that, the 34-yard line here?
Yeah, and all things considered, not terrible field position.
Not terrible.
That's from where they were, that's a good position. One good punt there by Cam Green.
Well, the 34-yard line. He's first down and 6.
It's still a big field to have to gain against something.
What? With 10:28 here, Andre Washington back out there on the right hash mark. They go with one receiver to each side and two tight ends in there. Tight ends stacked on the line, Holmes and Washington in the gun, and that will be a timeout. There was about 2 seconds left on the play clock, and Ridgeview was forced to beat their first timeout of the night.
With Christian up on Phoenix is the sports medicine team position for your Ridgeview High School student athletes, family members, and staff. As the most preferred orthopedic provider in South Carolina, official team doctors for the Clemson Tigers and the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Our experts in joint replacement and sports medicine offer a full range of innovative services to help you get back to the activities you enjoy.
Teams now return to football.
Call Dr.
First down and 10.
803-29-ORTHO. 803-29-ORTHO.
From Ridgeview
Health Orthopedics. Helping you be your healthiest you.
They go with two receivers left, and a tight end on the left, and then one receiver right hash mark. Here's Washington. Hand up to Holmes. Holmes at the middle. Will face up and be tackled by James Wilson. They're going to be called after gaining 9 yards. Just shy of the first down marker.
That's the lesson of gravity for you. It's not going to hit very hard. It's going to be it's easier for him to stay. I'm not saying harder to down, but easier for him to stay up that lesson of gravity.
Second down, 1.
All alone in the gun is Washington. Goes for hard count, and now it will come. He's looking to the left. He's going to have to step up into the pocket and scramble. Here he is, Jaden Wilson one-on-one with him, and Wilson will push him out of the bounds after
Washington QB of the game,
including first down.
Yeah, that's good playmaking there from Washington. It was a good job by Jaden Wilson.
Got about by the 9, Javon Wilson.
And the defensive line was not able to get him that front
Step out of the middle, Credit Union, touchdown.
Defensive backs held their assignments downfield, so Washington left no choice but to scramble until they pick up the first down.
Washington not scared to run 278 yards.
47-yard line, first down, 10.
To the right hash mark on first down, take the snap and hand off to Holmes. Holmes try to come up the middle. He's waiting for his linebacker, for his offensive lineman to make a hole.
26 on the rest,
like I was
Josh
breaking
Holmes.
around the tackle along with Nick Scott, of course.
Yeah, Nick Scott, very hard to run up against.
On the stop, 30, John Snipe.
Like I said earlier in the broadcast, you can
48-yard line is second down, 9.
do pretty well pick up 4, 5, 6 yards per play, but when you go up the middle, it's very tough to do.
So we'll give him a gain of 1 on that one. Here's Washington. He's going to have to scramble, and Nick Scott will take it down. Big sack.
Number 7, Andre Washington.
But more news from Marcos is Jaden Lucas probably out.
That is not something
That is not good.
I mean, there's got to be Drake Brown that steps up. Obviously,
I didn't even see Jaden go down. I noticed he wasn't in the game,
Down
but I
17.
didn't notice that he was injured.
he has to
Balls
take
on the
up
40-yard line.
He's just sitting on the ground, actually standing. Don't know what it could be. Hopefully, it's any kind of concussion.
Well, I won't read what it says out loud, but it's left butt cheek, basically. Here's Washington on the screen route here for Smith. Smith will come down to the inside and be tackled by Javen Wilson.
Number 2, George Smith.
4th down, and they'll be forced to punt.
On the stop, number 2, Randy Conwell. And number 9, Javon Wilson.
Call it a hamstring or thigh, but don't really know what
Brings
it
up
is.
4th down, 12.
Jaden Lucas is talking to the trainers right now. No ice. Still has all his pads on, this has been said, but apparently, according to Marcus, he will most likely not return. Sean Hall out there.
Back deep for the Mavericks, number 11,
To
Sean
return.
Hall.
The punt here. It's Pittman again, punt. He gets a high snap, and the play is blown dead. Maybe a false start. There is a flag there at the line of scrimmage. So I'm guessing a false start and a move back.
Head ball.
Kind of
False start. Gets the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
So we're not. This is a nice turf field that is actually Blackwood's field, and it's used for soccer as well as football. So there's extra lines to do with this, and they happen to be able to.
Here's Pittman. They'll barely get it away, and Sean Hall let it bounce, and it will roll at the
23-yard line. It'll be first down,
That's
10.
where Mauldin will take over. See if McBride's out there. I can't really see. Right now, they're in the huddle. As soon as I know, you'll know. Or if Ben knows first, you'll know when Ben knows. It looks like it is David Shearer again. We don't see the big bundle there, but we do see a big, tall figure. And that figure is David Shearer. They're going to split out the 2 receivers. They're going to send Dominic from right to left and hand the ball off to Ford. Ford will scramble back to the line of
Number 1,
scrimmage.
George Ford.
Another disappointing
On the
one.
tackle, number 99, Antonio
This
Gaines.
might just be a weird angle. I can't really tell. But it looks like
Second down, 10.
Just being scrappy, not one of these yards.
On second down here is David Shearer in the gun. He'll look to throw. Slant route for Tucker, and Tucker has to catch it.
That's
Right here at the
completion.
down mark. We'll see if they give it to him.
Tackled by number 23, Tyler Green. 32-yard line. Third down, 1.
It's very important. It's very important to get from easy for just a little slant route for things like that. So it might be something good. Not going to pick up a huge body.
Just shy of the first down marker here on third down and 1. 7 minutes here. Throw it across the middle, and it looked like Gallion was trying to go on the slant route, but he ran into the referee, and the ball falls incomplete.
Brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at it. It looks like they might be leaving the offense on the field.
Backbeat number 2, Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith back to return for the Blazers. Cam Bergman gets the snap and punts it away. It will go out of bounds at 37-yard line. More like 40-yard line, actually.
Ball will be on the 40-yard line and first down 10.
60 yards. Might as well be 2 football players against this long defense.
Midland Honda, 124 Gillian Thomas Parkway is the finest selection of Hondas around. Visit MidlandHonda.com today for specials in the current lineup of Next Level Honda.
Defensive backs are Bowens, Brown, Paul, Bowen, Flood. Paul, Flood the deepest.
From the 40, it'll be 1st and 10 Blazers.
In the gun is Washington. His running back. His foots. Washington hands off the foots up the middle. Will get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
On the rush, number 11 carries
Johnson snipes it. Josh DeGroot in the backfield.
On stop 25, Josh
DeGroot said a few times now in the city again. It's very tough.
Also the 41-yard line, 2nd down 9.
Likes of Jesse Mansell, Scott, the linebackers, snipes, and the group comes down. It's very hard.
So here's something interesting. They're going to put Washington out at wide receiver and Jordan Smith in the gun here. Wildcat offense at Smith. He'll keep it on the outside, has some room before he jukes back into the middle, and he will gain 2.
On the keeper, number 2, Jordan Smith.
Nick Scott.
Very disciplined play there.
Tackled by 23.
Not to fall for the first handoff and to stick with the play, which will get Smith down for a minimal game, just a couple yards.
So 3rd down, and we'll see what they do here.
2nd down 7.
Looks like they might stick with the. Well, we thought they were going to stick with the Wildcat, but instead they call a timeout.
Review.
And there's 5:48 left in the first half. That's flown by. Review is down to 1 timeout.
Good sign. Pads are still on, so it's not for sure. Still in the training stand.
So here is 3rd down and 7. Here's Washington. Got the throw. He does. Come back. Riley's caught. By number 5, Butler. Just tackle after gaining. Up
That's the place of the 5, Desire Butler.
Butler.
On step 26, Caleb Whittier.
Tried to force the 3 and out, but even after that, he's
25, Josh
a lot of
DeGroot.
work tonight.
That's 11 Founders Federal Credit Union Blazers. First down.
First down. Second quarter, and the game is still scoreless here from
47-yard line, first down 10, Ridgeview.
Here's Washington. They'll hand off to Holmes. Holmes breaks the first line, breaks the second line, still moving, has the first down in the middle. He will be caught by a shooting tackle. Big game
Touchdown save on the tackle.
That's another foul that's been
Drake Brown,
recorded.
as I said earlier, he's not the biggest guy. He's not going to hit very hard. Once you get your hands on him, you can probably bring him down.
29-yard line, first down, 10, Richmond.
Once he gets just that little daylight,
Timeout.
for a big game.
Mauldin.
Timeout, Mauldin Mavericks. First one.
Back in the middle, let's go. Shit, I got self, yeah, just like the deal, more. Yeah. Go where I want, good. Whatever you want, just do it. I'm a young CEO, sure. Yeah. The first play on my body in them. I just did my balance, I'm probably pull up to your hood and come buy me in them. No cap. You know that you're told you that crazy. Don't think she lied in them. You talking Jeff on the pop in the boat, now they hot to step out of your win. I stay on the go, like I don't know. That I'm obviously winning. Don't make me go hit the buddy. Take out 100 to show your pockets are dead. I'm not with you, I only want dollars. She got other miles and shit. You disrespect me and I'll beat you. Step on the front of your pockets and shit.
So here is first down and 10 here from the 29-yard line. Washington hands off to Holmes. Holmes on the outside will come back into the middle and be stopped.
Full carry, number 22.
Left
Marcus
flying
Kelly.
Aaron Bones. It's actually Marcus Kelly over here that time, the sophomore running back. Holmes comes back to the game.
Falls on the 26-yard line.
Very undersized. Kelly not as much as
Second down, 6.
I guess
7.
2 speed backs, but I mean it's the same thing. Once you get your hands on them, you're going to not going to break any tackles.
So here's second down and 6 under 5 minutes to play now. 25 on the play clock, 4:40 on the game clock. Washington takes a snap and drops back. Looking left, throws left, and catch is made by Jordan Smith. The team is in the red zone for the first time here tonight. It is Bridgeview stopped at the 16-yard line. First down now. First down and 10.
16-yard line. At the Founders Federal Credit Union, Blazer! First down!
Very well done out there from Jordan Smith. Good throw and catch.
So first down here, Andre Washington in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Holmes is back. The 16-yard line, left hash mark. Washington takes a snap. Going to keep himself up the middle. Going to try to come to the outside now. Sandwich hit.
Quarterback number 7, Andre Washington on the keeper.
Looked like it was Scott and the group.
That was a very hard hit, as you said, from Scott and the group. 2 very big guys. And he bounced up like it was nothing. He's a big guy. He's a big guy in his own.
So second down and 7 here.
Down 6.
2 receivers left, 1 right, tight end on the left. Running back is Holmes once again here, middle of the field. The 14-yard line, 8 on the play clock, 3:20 on the game clock. Here's Washington. He's going to drop back and then step up. He got his shoe taken off and then threw an incomplete pass targeted for Smith once again. Who was that that took a shoe off? Was that the group getting in the backfield?
I think it was. Yeah,
Josh the group took his left shoe off.
And shows you just, I mean, Andre Goodman, very good in the pocket.
Washington.
That's a very tight.
I'm still focused on that game. That's the second time I've done it.
Third down.
But very good movement there from Washington. Being able to move the pocket around like that so well and keep your eyes on the field, that's so
Third down and 6 is a hard counter. 10 on the play clock. Another goes open now at 5. 3:14 on the clock. Stop. Here's 3, 2, 1. Get it off. Here's Washington. Faces the pressure. Has to step out. Jaden Wilson come out with a tackle. Washington will step up in the pocket and throw it deep for the end zone. And incomplete out the back of the end zone. And 4th down. See what they do here.
Brings up 4th down.
A very good job there from Mauldin to flush Washington out of his pocket. I mean, Jaden Wilson looked like he possibly could have made a sack there, but still you take forcing the field goal all day. Forcing the throw out back. George Ford been tasked with, some receivers a lot tonight. He's done a very good job. I mean, stuff his man. And that's really what it's meant to be. The coverage just shutting everything down. Trying to get to Washington and bring him down the backfield. Somehow they only have 1 sack.
So the kicker is a sophomore, Anthony Barton, the righty. Snap is placed, and Barton,
It's
a low one, but it does get through, and that's the first point of tonight here. Took a long time to get here. Left here in the first half. Well, that's one football. Very low scoring game. 14-13 as a score. High school. If you look at Jet directly across, he's struggling. In my opinion, Sly should have started a year earlier than he has. This year, only one positions for lots of this year. He's a young man that wants to you don't want to see this one. You know football before you have a pride family, but you don't want to rush somebody out anything like this big. No, never. Jeffrey Brett's got a lot of heart. I mean, he shows against Hillcrest, never stopped fighting, and he's really done that all year. All the few games that we dropped, and he never did that. Hopefully, so Martin is directly behind the ball. He looks to Pooch it, and he does. And Shaquem Gallion catch it, try to run up the field. Here he is down. Cuts down to the outside before he's tackled by AJ Ross.
Gallion and stopped by number 3, AJ Ross.
33, looking like.
Well, it'll be like 38-yard line. First down,
38-yard line. Where the ball is spot. And Mauldin will have 3 minutes to try to add some points here tonight before going in to the half.
Yeah, and Ridgeview looks like they have some major kicker issues. I mean, obviously, name already still on this.
Anthony Barton.
That's what I was looking for. I mean, obviously, he was able to get that field goal to go, but they have a receiver taking the punt. So
under 5, the Mavericks need to go now, and I don't think they're going to get it off. Okay, well, no one saw it here, but here's a screen pass for Tucker. Tucker, nice block by Ford, and Tucker will sprint forward on the screen pass here for 6. I don't think the refs decided to look at the play clock.
Definitely, the clock definitely hit double zeros. I don't know what.
44 yards.
David Shit is not watching the clock either. I mean, why do you call it hard counts with 3 seconds left on the
Take that second down.
So here, with 2:40 left in the first half, they go with 2 backs. It's called 1 forward. Hash mark. Hand off the Ford. Ford on the outside. Probably come to the middle and maybe gain 2.
Number 1, George
Against Story of the night. Very slow running the ball for the Mavericks. They have 7 yards on 9 carries.
46-yard line, third down, 2.
Sorry, 9 yards on 9 carries. It's not terrific.
No, and they want to be averaging a yard of rush. It doesn't even seem that they should have that much. So just one big run from Ford that's got that going.
They're down 2. Here is Caldwell. Caldwell up the middle is going to truck through for a first down on
Ball carried for 2, Randy Caldwell. He was stopped by 11, Darius Woods.
One of the better runs Bowman's had tonight. It's really odd to see him show
48-yard line. It'll be first down, 10.
Usually the running game is the strength of this offense, especially with how dangerous George Ford is. He's actually going to hit the sideline. Actually, no, he's going to be throwing out a receiver.
So they go with 2 receivers on each side of David Shear, Randy Caldwell in the backfield at running back. It's 1:40 on the game clock, 15 on the play clock. Here's Shear, screen pass here for Ford. Ford shoots through a couple ones. He has some room now up the sideline. He'll get 6
Number 1, Phillips Ford.
Yeah, I like that play call right there. Chris Stone, you can't get him the ball.
42 yards.
Handoff, get it out to him out wide. Do some work out there, and he did a very good job. Not only, I mean, he probably should have tackled the backfield there and was able to pick up the solid 36 yards.
You always find a way to get your athletes the ball, and that's what Mauldin does very well. David Shearer hard count. He takes a snap now. He'll give it to Ford. Ford will lose a yard.
George Ford, number 1, the ball carrier.
And as soon as we finally get a big play to George Ford, and we obviously can't really leave him out of receiver throwing screens on that, but
On the stop,
he stopped
number 11.
losing a yard there. I mean, Maulden's got to be
Third down.
hurry up a little bit. They got to be more urgent. We've got a minute and 10 seconds left here to score.
Third down and 4 has been said. Just over a minute here. Shear. The gun. Now a minute to play. They'll take a snap on third down and look to pass here. And the pass is not caught by George Ford. Now we'll bring up fourth down.
George Ford.
Yeah, what's something behind that? I mean, what do you go for? I guess you got to go for the first down here. I mean, this is an awkward spot to punt.
Back deep for Ridgeview, number 2, Jordan Smith.
That's exactly what they do. They go for a punt.
I don't agree with that. It's such an awkward little punt here for Cameron. It's a good punt, perfect, but I think you go for it here. I mean, that's what I'd do if I was a coach. I'm under a minute. You got to trust your defense.
George Smith back to return. Cameron Bergman back to punt. Bergman gets a snap and gets the punt away. And that is not a good punt at all. It will go out of bounds at Ridgeview's. I believe that's a generous spot, but they're going to not even. They eventually spot it at, is that a 38-yard line?
0-yard punt.
0-yard punt by Cameron Bergman. Not terrific.
No, can't say it is. Yeah. That's what I'm
Ball
saying.
fielding 38-yard line, first down 10 for
It's a
Ridgeview.
terrible punt, don't get me wrong. But that's such an awkward punt for him because you got to try and finesse it. He can't put his whole leg into it. And when you try and finesse it like that, if you don't catch it perfect, it's just gonna do something weird on you. That's why I'm saying just try and get the first down. It's a low. I mean, it's a low percentage, yes, but I mean, just go for it.
So George Ford back up there, defensive back once again, with 50.8 left in the first half. The Ridgeview Blazers lead 3-0. Here's Washington. He's going to scan the field, have to step into the pocket and scramble. Jonathan Snipes gives chase and forces him out of bounds.
Quarterback keeper Andre Washington takes out of bounds.
Yeah, Andre Washington. He was very comfortable to take it out of the pocket and pick up the guards on his own.
44-yard line,
Very good.
second down
He
4.
does a very good job of getting out to the sidelines and not taking big hits when he doesn't have to.
So here's second down and 5, 46.3 is where the clock is stopped in McConey. Here on the play clock, 2 receivers to each side on the right hash mark. Here's Washington. Drops back in the pocket, steps to the left. He'll try to throw it. And that was actually really good defense by Aaron Bowens, forcing up the dropped pass by Jordan Smith.
And Ridgeview calling for a passing defense. But you know, that's a perfect defense. When the receiver goes down, I mean, you're well within your rights to land on top of him. That's exactly what he did.
40.7 where the clock is stopped. Here's third down and 5. In the right hash mark, it's Andre Washington, 3 receivers to his left, on to the right. Hard count, no one jumps under 15 here. They're gonna go with a flag and thinking maybe some jumping on the offensive line. False start confirmed on the Ridgeview Blazers, and they'll back them up.
Against the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay third down.
And we'll through the timeouts. Mauldin could possibly get the ball back and try and score.
39-yard line, third down 9.
This time would be more like a 30-second drill instead of a 2-minute drill, but still, I mean, there's a chance there. But a couple big passes, and 380 minutes trying to hit a long field and tie it 1.5.
So here's third down and 10. 38-yard line on through. Here he is, takes a snap, looks left, and has to step up in the pocket once again, going deep. George Ford looked like he tripped him up, and I don't know. Ended up being very good defense by George Ford. The pass was targeted for DeAndre Hill on the outside.
I mean, I think the reason he gets away with that is just because the ball is already kind of over the receiver's head and he tripped him up. I mean, the receiver still kind of had a chance at that ball. Right?
Back deep for the Mavericks.
I would say
George
if
Ford.
he trips him up any sooner, I think a flag comes out. I think he just got lucky with when he tripped him up. That's
Fair enough.
It's the only justification I can think of. With that said, I still think it probably should have been PI.
I would have been mad if it wasn't called PI on me, but here's Pitts. He will get the punt away, and George Ford will take off a bounce, right to the first line. He has some room. If he gets some blockers, he does now. As he turns up the sideline, has some room on the outside. He's still moving. And is pushed to the bounds at the 3-4-yard line. A very, very good return by George Ford.
There's your 2 big pass plays right there.
He turned on some speed right there.
I mean, you hit Jameson Tucker or Sean Holm with a quick slant, and you got a make a field goal for 8 minutes.
From here, what would it be?
36-yard line.
Is it at 36 plus 17? That's I'm not great at math, but I'm thinking that's a 53-yard. That's might be a stretch.
You get 1 first down though. I mean, you're looking at 43 minutes.
21.9, all 3 timeouts. It's looking pretty doable. It says all 3 timeouts, but I think we only have 2. I think I remember us running one, but here's
David definitely doesn't have 3, so that could be right.
10 on the play clock. Shearer takes the snap. He's going to throw it across the middle. Caldwell has the catch on the first down. He faces up, and he is tackled at the 20-yard line. The timeout is called. Coach Neesmith charging onto the field getting the timeout. Clock is stopped at 16.1, but a very good spot and very good throw by Junior Davis Shearer.
Yeah, I mean, this total, that looked like a very awkward route to me to be up in the slot and just kind of move straight down the field. I think he just kind of saw the space and got to it. I mean, that's just been a big thing.
16.1 where the clock is stopped, and if my memory serves correctly, I think that means we have 1 timeout left. First down, 80 minutes, 1 minute left, well within his range. But the big ball goes for,
I think you go. First down, I think you probably go take 1 fade to Jameson Tucker to the end zone. See how much time that brings off. Maybe the first play, even try and get something in the middle, run over the timeout. Then go for a fade to Jameson Tucker. And then if neither of those plays work, go ahead and center George Ford.
This is the big picture.
Go ahead and center and then right in pass.
This is the big test of Gator Dave's clock management here tonight.
I think you got to make it easy on Dave. If you're having to throw, it's either got to be a fade Jameson Tucker in the end zone, or it's got to be a slant straight in the middle.
So the receivers are called Gallion, Ford, and Tucker. Randy called most of the running back David Shearer on the left hash mark of the 20-yard line. The Ridgeview defensive lineman jumped, but no Maverick jumped in.
Yeah, if an offensive lineman would have jumped there, if Gator Dave would have snapped, that's 5 yards, I think.
Shearer takes the snap. He's looking left. He's going to throw left for the end zone. Here's Tucker, goes up, and there is a flag, but Tucker does have the touchdown. As it stands, touchdown Mauldin Mavericks, Jameson Tucker.
There's some hand fighting going on the sideline. This could really go either way. This could be a holding. This could be a push-up.
11.4 is where the clock is stopped, and we'll await the call of the referee.
But, I mean, Tony Romo right there went for the fade of Jameson Tucker on the first play.
They're going to walk over to Mauldin's sidelines, so that is good news. I think they're just talking over. It's either an explanation or asking them if you want to decline it or accept it.
And it looks like it's going to stand.
Based on the celebrations of the Mavericks, it will stand. Touchdown stands.
Yeah.
It's pass interference on the defense. And the Mauldin Mavericks have 6 points on the board with 11.4 left here in the first half. Aiden Haynes on to attempt the PAT. That's a nice throw. And the PAT is through the uprights, and the Mavericks lead 7-3.
You gotta sit there.
Smash and grab in the ball.
In story, it's a great play on defensive back. Great punt return.
Terrific.
That was the 2 plays to get to the pass.
Was it the pass to call? The pass to touchdown? James' 6th touchdown of the season. I believe that's David Shearer's 3rd.
So back to that one decision. I didn't like it at the time.
That's why Coach Neesmith's getting paid, not us.
We should get paid.
They get Titus, but they get very
Only being assessed on the kickoff. I'm saying, did you do 6 seconds I might do that for an onside kick here. Catch him out, get there, the ball back. See what maybe he is.
Back in position, number 2, George Smith, and number 8, Tyree Bird.
We'll see all spotted 50-yard line. Aiden Haynes is the kicker. Up steps Haynes, and he will just decide to kick it deep, and it's through the end zone. That would have even been a touchback from the 40-yard line, but
yeah, I mean, you can't. It's not awful. I mean, that's a safe play, but I don't know. I'm an aggressive player. I'm an aggressive thinker. I think you go for the onside kick. I mean, if that pays off, you got a 2-score lead, possibly a 2-score lead right now.
and Madden, you onside kick that 100% of the time.
For sure.
But you know, Madden
I'm just
in
sitting
5A
here.
high school
Only
football
10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. 10 and a half. 10, basically 11 seconds. Basically 11 seconds. One of the best defensive back units in the state. I'm perfectly fine, even if they do recover that onside kick. I'm perfectly fine.
So Andre Washington is going to have 3 receivers. Who is right, one to the left, on the 20-yard line. Here he is. He's going to drop back and then hand it off to Holmes. Holmes up the middle. He will be stopped by a flying Josh DeGroot, and the clock will be stopped at 4.3.
Josh Holmes.
It won't. They stopped the clock for no reason, because that is the end of the first half, in which the Mauldin Mavericks lead 7-3. Very low scoring, very defensive, but that does not take away from the excitement tonight.
It's been a very good game to start. Seeing some very good offensive plays and very good defensive plays from both sides. Hopefully, the injuries to Jeff McBride and Jaden Moses aren't serious. It looks like Jeff McBride's running off his own strength off the Mauldin's over. But we did see Deuce Caldwell wobbling into the second half too, and he had a very solid second half until he got knocked out of the game.
But that is the end of the first half here from Richland District 2 Stadium, the home of the Lightfoot Bengals. Let's take a quick break here, and when we do pay back,